Impact in numbers. Since 2016, when you told us that this is when the KCB 2Jiajiri program started, what numbers can you report?
So we've provided about, in the last, so 2023 to date, we've provided about 23,000 vocational training scholarships. We've supported close to 74,000 enterprises. And in terms of what this translates to in terms of jobs, maintained, improved, or actually created, this translates to about 208,000 jobs in the last 3 years.
Okay. In just the last 3 years?
Yes.
How much did you have to put in for this? What was your investment?
So just for the project cost, so if you think of a vocational training graduate, it costs about maybe 60,000, let's say, per graduate to be able to put them through just the tuition.
Right.
And then if you think of an enterprise, slightly less, but for some who require more intensive support, so let me say about 50,000 per person, right, per enterprise. For the financial literacy, for the graduates, it's also costs about maybe 5,000, right? So all told, the annual spend on 2Jiajiri, which is I think what you're asking, so let's say about maybe $10 to $13 million, approximately, yeah.
What's that in shillings?
What's that?
In shillings.
$13 million. Multiply now on 30.
This is KCB, Kenya.
It's Kenya Commercial Bank.
Right? I mean, so $10 to $13 million.
It could be 1.5 billion shillings.
That's a lot of money.
1.5 billion?
What's in it for KCB?
Approximately.
Because this is a huge investment.
Yeah.
It is.
What's in it for the bank? There's nothing. You're a mathematician, right? There's nothing like a free lunch.
True. And actually, let me give you what KCB puts in. KCB Bank Kenya is my very faithful and very, very constant donor. So they provide up till 1.5% of their profit before tax to assist the KCB Foundation. And this is every year, without fail, since the foundation started. What is in it for them is that notion that I started with, which is that, let me take even from a pragmatic perspective. If you are not creating your future customers, right, then for a bank that has been in existence for 120 years, after a while you run out of runway, right? So you must invest in the next customers that KCB is going to bank. And I take, let me borrow a phrase from our group CEO who says that as KCB, we cannot afford to be neutral in this conversation. That is an option you lost when you're the largest financial institution in the country. You cannot say, I'll sit this one out. That's not an option.
So you have a responsibility.
Right? You have a responsibility, even just from a pragmatic perspective.
You do.
And then from a more social impact perspective, it is that recognition that if you're not being truly part of the communities that you're banking, then I don't know how long you can last in this game. Right. You really have to be part of the communities that you bank. So there's a tagline for people for better. And that is where KCB does the giving to the KCB Foundation, as well as also the other work that we do. It's because and there's a lot of evidence there in terms of for better, right? It's actually better for the country, for the bank, and for the people who actually even work in the bank. So it's that mix of, it's a values reason as well as a very pragmatic reason. But I would like to say it is the values that we lead with.
That override or
Absolutely.
Lead. Okay,
that
I like
lead,
that word.
Right? And it helps that there's a pragmatic, really good reason, but it's for people for better.
Thank you very much.